All right. Hello, and welcome to our Chick Check. All right, today, as I said, I have a special guest. My special guest is Miss Lori Warchuk, and she is the MSU Extension Program Coordinator, and she is pretty amazing. Now, remember when I said when I have problems, I have a person I go to? She's my person. So she knows everything about chicks. She's our brains.
I'm an expert.
There we go. She's the expert. So today she's here because remember we keep talking about how we keep having those problems in our humidity, and I keep having to call Miss Natalie or Mr. Dennis on the weekends. She's here checking out what we've got going on. So we'll talk a little bit about that, and we'll figure out what our chicks are doing today. So let's start with looking inside at the humidity piece. So can you see? Let's see. Not really well. All right, so Miss Lori brought us a little thermometer. And it looks like this. So this tells us the humidity and the temperature inside of the incubator, because we're beginning to wonder if our incubator is incorrect. So we're looking to see. So we're going to have this.
Double check and double check. So we're going to put that right back in there. And hopefully what this will read will match what this will read. If not, we know we've got a problem here. So we'll have to fix that.
Because we talked about how important it is to make sure our humidity is at the right level. So this way we have two ways to see our humidity, not just that one way that we were reading, and I panic. If you look on Facebook yesterday, I made the chicks a little fort last night. They slept in a blanket fort. That's posted on our video yesterday on the Woodland Facebook. So check that out. It was kind of funny.
Very good mama for the chicks, for sure.
So right now, our incubator's at 47. So 47% humidity is in between that 45 and 55. Today is day 16. So on Sunday, we're day 18 where we increase our humidity. And we'll also remember we talked yesterday, there's this red plug that blocks all the air. We'll pull this out because the chicks will start to what? What do the chicks start needing? They need to be able to, who knows? Anna, do you know?
Bit.
There you go, Anna. What are the chicks going to start needing? They're going to need to start being able to
Pick their eggs.
Yeah, they will start pipping. You're right. Look at that. They need the air to
Breathe.
Claire. What do you think, Claire? Oh, you're muted, sweets. I know. Zoom makes it tricky. Oh, you're muted again, Claire. You unmuted and muted at the same time. There we go.
Air.
Yeah, they start to breathe the air. Nice job. So we'll start needing that air for them to be able to breathe. So that's why we'll take the plug out. Yesterday, we talked about how our chicks were beginning to draw their gut in towards their abdomen, and we made some predictions. And I think it was Anna, and I think Kaden had another prediction, and we were predicting that, I think you guys said that they were going to grow feathers and grow bigger, right? Give me a thumbs up if that's what we talked about. Yes, guess what? You guys were right on. Day 16, they developed feathers all over their body. Look at that. So yesterday's egg looks like this. We talked about how it's beginning to pull it all in and look more like a chick. Today is day 16. And look at how they kind of look similar. So this is yesterday, and here's today. It's definitely bigger. And if you look really closely, you can see it's more feathers all over it. So you guys were right on. That's awesome. All right. So we talked yesterday about what we're going to need when they start hatching, which is going to happen next week.
So excited.
I'm
It's getting cramped in that egg. It's getting so big.
That will be super exciting. So, does anyone have any questions that they want to ask Miss Lori? Ask our expert. Does anyone have any questions?
And doing a fantastic job.
Oh, Nick, you have a question.
Are they boys or girls?
Are they boys or girls? Well,
We won't know until they hatch, and then we won't know until they get a little bit bigger. And then once they get a little bigger, we can look at their feathers on their wings, and we can see if they have long, short, or if they have all long, and we can tell that way if they're a boy or a girl. So that'll be fun.
that's cool. How many days is bigger?
How many days?
Like, how many days until we should be able to tell?
Well, probably about 4 days they start getting those pin feathers, they call them, on their wings. And then they go from that fluffy, soft feather to a regular pin feather on their wings. And that's where it first starts, is on their wings. So that's when we'll be able to kind of tell.
So next Friday, when we do our chick check at 9:45 a.m., hopefully we'll be able to start telling them. We'll look at some of those, and Miss Megan will be brave and hold the chick to show you them. It's a lot for me.
Beaks and claws.
Yes,
Claws,
yes. All right. Do we have any other questions? That was a great question,
That's
Nick.
a great question.
Do you
All
know
right.
which day they're gonna hatch?
So our expected due date is February. How about that? April 28th.
It feels like February outside. So yes.
April 28th. So next Wednesday is our expected date. Beginning on Monday, I will share out a link to a live webcam that'll show inside the incubator so that you'll be able to watch live when they start hatching. So I will share that out to all of our teachers. It'll be on Google Classroom, and we'll put it on the Facebook page. And that'll be up and running 24/7. Currently, I use it to check the humidity. So I'm not sharing that out because right now all you'll see is if our humidity changes and I panic and have to text Miss Natalie. So, but starting Monday, I'll share it with everyone so you can see the eggs. Any other questions? Cameron's family.
Hi, Cameron had to go. Is this recorded so she could see the rest of it?
Yep.
And is tomorrow at this time, or is it in the morning like it was last week?
Tomorrow there is not a chick Zoom. We are all in professional development, so we'll just have that 3 o'clock Zoom that we'll be working on for the whole school. So 3 o'clock tomorrow.
3 o'clock tomorrow. And there'll be a link in Zoom or on email?
That link came home and it'll be posted again tomorrow in the lesson. It's the whole school lesson.
Oh, with the bag.
Yes, yep,
Thank you.
perfect. Yep. All right, Michelle.
I have a question that another student asked, but they're not in today, and I told them I'd see if I can get an answer. What will happen? What will we do with the chicks? Where will they go after? How long will we keep them, and then where will they go after? Because obviously we can't have chickens stay at Woodland, so they're wondering where they would go.
Excellent question. So our plan is that the chicks will be here from they hatch until that Friday after they come visit all of you. Miss Tammy will take them home over the weekend. And if we need to bring them back because we missed a class or we need to do something, Miss Tammy will bring them back to us on that Monday. But they're going to live at Miss Tammy's house. So she's hatching chicks under her broody mama we talked about. She's that natural heat source. Well, we're using our incubator, our artificial heat source.
Hey, they can see you.
And she's going to add them to her flock. So we'll be able to kind of get updates, and maybe we'll peek in after they go live at her house. I'll stop by and we'll do like random chick checks throughout the year to see how they get so big so quickly. Great question. Eric, do you have a question?
Yeah.
What's your question, bud?
For chicks about going chicken dance.
The chicken dance. Na 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 na.
Yep.
We'll do that in music. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Does anyone else have a question they want to ask? Olivia, what's your question, dear? Hold on, you're muted, sweets.
I actually had the question. How long does it take for the chick to peck through the egg?
So that is a great question. Some are really fast, but it can take up to 24 hours from first peek, from the first time they've kind of punctured the shell to get out all the way of the shell. So sometimes it's fast and sometimes it's really slow. So up to 24 hours for them to start and to actually be out of the egg completely.
Wow, okay.
When they hatch, we leave them in the incubator for a little bit until they start to dry off. So we won't immediately take the little wet guys out. Great question. Kaylee, do you have a question? All right. Does anyone else have a question or anything they'd like to know when we have our expert here? Claire. You're muted, sweets. I know.
What's
How long we have a jigsaw walk around our school?
You want the chicks to walk around your school? Well, listen, because Miss Natalie isn't on here, Miss Tammy and I are thinking we're going to get Miss Natalie out of her office and go have the chicks do the work and hope that they don't poop on Miss Natalie's desk. Does that sound like a good idea?
How about we do chicken dance? I hope a baby dance.
We should dance with the chickens? We could. That would be fun. We could do a Zoom dance with chickens. I like it. I like it. Ideas.
like the Peabody and Memphis when they have the ducks that walk through the hotel? You could have the chicks walk through the school.
There we go.
Oh,
We should. It'd be great. Nice job. Really? Oh. All right. Kaylee. That's awesome. All right, guys. Is there any other questions? Tomorrow we don't have a chick check. I might try to pop in here during our 3 o'clock Zoom and do a quick update. Nick, do you have another question?
I want to know what kind of chickens they are.
What kind of chickens will they be?
Oh, these are all different kinds. So mixed
All
breed.
different kinds, Tim.
There's some Isaac Browns in there. There might be a Leghorn or two in there, but there's all different, but they're all egg production birds.
You got an all-American fryer?
Yep.
No.
No.
All right. So tomorrow we won't have it, but we'll still do an update and then watch on Saturday or Sunday. We'll post on your Google Classrooms when we take out the turner and we up the humidity. We'll share that. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll
Thanks for
see you all
having me.
tomorrow.